Settle, people. Come on. We need to get this meeting started. Do I have to get my flapping gloves on? Thank you. Now, as all of you are aware, Ted Matheson will be given a tour of our facility. Ted Matheson.
Who's Ted Matheson?
You don't know who is Jesus McKeesus! I sent out 27 memos about his visit in the last week. How is it possible you don't know who Ted Matheson is?
I'm an illustrator.
Okay, Ted Matheson is coming today. He is the federal minister for interfering with private industry. Now, it's very important to Mikhail.
Mikhail who?
Mikhail Lo-Fi.
Who's Mikhail Lo-Fi?
The founder and the owner of the alternate reality news service.
Oh.
How can you not know him? He signs your paycheck.
I have direct deposit.
His name is on a huge sign in the lobby.
I usually work from home.
You're here today.
I came in through the loading dock. I find it easier to avoid the other staff members that way.
Oh, for goodness! He gives a 20-minute speech every year at the company's Christmas Quantica party.
I'm an atheist.
I'm going to start again. Ted Matheson will be visiting today. He is a federal minister. It's very important to Mikhail that he get a good impression of the company.
Ted Matheson, wasn't he the Minister of Health when the epoxy virus wiped out half the population of Montreal?
Ms. Brundtland-Govani?
He was shuffled out of that cabinet position, and anyway, it's not like any of the ridings in Montreal voted conservative.
Wasn't he caught taking a bribe from Swiss cheese?
Excuse me. Ms. Brundtland-Govani, I really
Swiss cheese manufacturer? That case had too many holes in it. He was never convicted of anything in a court of law.
Ted Matheson, wasn't he reprimanded by the Speaker of the House for making rude gestures at the ceremonial mace?
Ms. Brundtland-Govani.
Okay, look. I know Ted Matheson is a complete and utter moron and a disgrace to the government, but you all have to listen to
Ms. Brundtland-Govani.
What do you want?
I'm Ted Matheson.
Would somebody please charm this guy? I'm not built for it.
Minister Matheson.
Who are you?
Name's Moobley. People around here call me Pops for reasons both obscure and vaguely unsettling.
Now look.
You ever wondered how renowned physicist Erwin Schrödinger decided on a cat for his famous thought experiment in quantum mechanics? See, Erwin, he had a choice between a cat and a dog. So he built himself a quantum pet machine for his quantum thought experiment. It was sort of like a vending machine, except without the glass, so you couldn't see inside. And it only held two objects, a dog and a cat. Yep, using a beryllium atom to generate a random number, once Schrödinger pressed the button, one of the animals would fall into the slot at the bottom. But until it did, it was a quantum animal in the quantum physics thought experiment.
And when he did it, the cat fell?
Actually, no. The dog was too big to fall down the chute. And the cat, well, the cat scratched anybody who tried to stuff it into the machine.
Oh. Then why did Schrödinger choose the cat?
He got scratched up pretty good, Erwin did.
I'm sorry, but I really don't understand.
Welcome to the alternate reality news service. This young man is our chief researcher. He will give you a tour of the lab. His name is Darren Clinker.
Actually, it's spelled Clinker Belly, but it's pronounced Throat Warbler Mangrove.
What?
Science, humor.
If you'll follow me.
Sure.
And this is the centerpiece of the tour. What makes the alternate reality news service possible. Minister, I give you the Dimensional Portal DM.
Huh. Well, it's not as big as I thought it would be. Look at that.
Well, television does add about 20 pounds and several inches to any technology.
Who is
this?
And why?
Is he in
our lab?
Guys, this is Ted Matheson, Minister of Interfering with Private Industry in...
Oh,
we know
who he
is. He's
the moron
who left
the Mortel
Patensby
bought by
Lithuania. Does nobody in this organization have any respect for a cabinet minister?
Minister, this is Flo and Eddie. They are our chief engineers.
Huh. They look like Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Are they twins?
Yes, they are twins. Very astute of you, Minister. They are twins by different sets of parents.
Well, Why don't you explain how the dimensional portal TM works so I can go back to Ottawa?
Of course, Minister. Well, we use an ion capacitance coil and a particle accelerator to collapse the quantum probabilities of atoms into a different reality than the one that we experience every day. Then we use a wormhole temporarily borrowed from a black hole to transport our journalists between the two realities. The great thing about particles accelerated to near light speed...
Do you think you could explain that in layman's terms?
Sure. We push the red button here, a light goes on in the doorway just over there, and we push somebody through it.
Amazing. And what does that mean?
What does that mean, Minister?
The sound the dimensional portal TM is making has changed.
What the
Bloody
hell? Somebody
is trying
to get
through the
dimensional portal
TM without
authorization.
Is this normal? Yes.
No.
Maybe.
Hello? Where am I?
Who are you?
No, seriously, where am I?
What are you doing here?
I don't know. 1 minute, I was in my office. Yeah, in my office, working on the Filipchuk return. The next, I was here. Where is here, by the way?
Boys, what is he doing here?
It could
Be a
programming.
error. You
Wouldn't believe
how complicated
the program
that runs the
dimensional portal.
TM is.
Do you know what's going on?
Nah, I'm a stranger here myself.
Okay, what is going on?
Could be
an anomaly
in the
multiverse
stabilization.
capacitor.
So, you don't know what's happening?
Hey, you disturbed my train of thought. Yeah, I'm sorry, but is this normal?
Happens all the time.
To know
What's happening?
we have
to run.
some tests.
Hello? Where am I? That's what I want to know. Nobody will tell me. Who are you? I'm Bob Smith. Who are you? I'm Bob Smith.
Minister, have I shown you the cafeteria? Did you know that the alternate reality news service cafeteria was rated significantly better than MIT's cafeteria by Bacteria Monthly?
How did you get here? I don't know. I mean, 1 minute I was working on the Filipchuk return. The next, the Filipchuk return's a bitch. You pardon the expression. Isn't it? I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Are you sure this is...
Hey, aren't you Mitchelson, Michelson, Madison, Gates? Gates? I panicked.
I'm Ted Matheson, Minister for Interfering with Private Industry.
Maybe you could help me. I'm having trouble with the Filipchuk. Hello? Where am I? Hey, you're me. No, you're me. No, both of you are me.
I need a drink.
Have I mentioned how fine the cafeteria is, sir?
Fine, take me.
What have
You done?
What have
I done?
Don't you?
Mean what?
Have you
Done? What?
Find out what's going on, will you?
I'm on it.
Minister, about that drink.
The narrative was humming along nicely when the producers realized that they weren't getting value for the money they were paying me. So they harassed the writer until more voiceover narration was added. Now when most people think of modern business, they think it works at light speeds.
Hi, Ralph.
Hi, Jane.
Quarterly report.
I'm on it.
Bye, Ralph.
Hi, Jane.
Of course, most businesses move slower than molasses in the middle of winter in a freezer in the Arctic. That's before global warming, of course. Take our current situation, for example. It only took Flo and Eddie 7 Bob Smiths to realize they had to shut down the dimensional portal TM, and they would have done it too. Only they didn't have the authority. So they spoke to Brenda Brundtland-Govani.
Yeah, Miss Brundtland.
Govani, we
Have a
problem.
Brenda Brundtland-Govani had been the editrix-in-chief of the alternate reality news service for 6 years. Flo and Eddie figured that she would have the authority to shut down the dimensional portal TM. 5 Bob Smiths later, they found out they were wrong. The alternate reality news service had policies to deal with such situations. Forms had to be filled out, and executives had to be consulted. Even using the emergency provisions in the service's charter, more Bob Smiths appeared before the dimensional portal TM could be shut down with the approval of the company's lawyers. Many more.
How many?
120.
107.
Why didn't you just send them back to the reality they came from?
It wasn't
Possible.
They came
Through the portal,
without any markers
indicating which reality,
they'd come from.
but it
Wouldn't have mattered
if they had.
Why not?
It takes
2.5
minutes to
set up
the portal,
to reset
the dimensional
coordinates and
push the
big red button.
but the Bob
Smiths were
coming every
73.5 seconds.
This means
They
that
were coming in faster than we could return them to their home dimension. Are they still in the lab?
there were
too many
of them
They spilled
out into
the hall
They got
between Pops
Moobly and
the men's.
room. It
Wasn't pretty.
So where are the Bob Smiths now?
after Darren
Got rid
of the
minister, he,
dealt with
them.
What did he do with them?
And this is a photograph of my daughter Miranda. Oh, she's a beauty. Oh, this was taken at Habutu Airport in Shimekistan just before the revolution. If you look really close, you can see President Hamzugi boarding the plane at the car gate. Amazing. And this is a photograph of my daughter Miranda. It was taken at Habutu Airport just after the revolution. Oh dear, are the scars permanent? Only the one across her left cheek. Oh well, that's not so. Across her chest and down her right arm. Oh. And this is a photograph of my daughter Cicatrix. It was taken at a location I could not name for reasons of national security. That must be a fascinating story. Oh, it is. But if I told you, I'm afraid I would have to kill you. Oh. Well, this is a photograph of my daughter Cicatrix, taken at our home, our 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom, basement walk-up apartment, our comfortably middle-class abode, our boringly ordinary, not the least bit classified for reasons of national security domicile. No need to say it like that. I always appreciated coming home after one of my little foreign adventures. I'll be...
Okay, people, settle down. Settle down, please. My name is Darren Clinkerbelly. I represent the Alternate Reality News Service. On behalf of my employers, I would like to apologize for sucking you out of your proper universe and bringing you here, and to assure you that we are doing everything in our power to return you to them.
Like wearing these signs.
Please have your number signs on at all times. They indicate the order you came through the dimensional portal TM. More or less. As best we could guess. Probably. It is essential you keep these numbers on at all times so that we can send you back to your universe of origin.
They're just cut up pineapple boxes tied around our necks with string.
Zucchini boxes, actually. Don't ask me why, but we go through a lot of zucchini in this office.
What are you going to do with us?
I'd like you all to get on one of the buses parked outside our offices. The buses will take you to where you will be staying until this is all taken care of.
A hotel?
No, not a hotel.
A motel?
Sort of motelish, but not so you'd notice, no.
A makeshift warehouse with uncomfortable cots, ready blankets, and only one bathroom for over 100 men?
Two bathrooms, actually. Now, if you will all just get on the buses, please.
He took them to the North York warehouse? Good thinking. I hope none of them are allergic to smelts. Oh, who am I kidding? I hope all of them are allergic to smelts. Okay, you two are going back down to the lab. You've got 24 hours to find the fault in the dimensional portal TM. Fix it, and return all of the Bob Smiths back to their proper universes. If you don't, I will rip your lips off and feed them to my goldfish!
Do you
Even have?
goldfish?
I'll buy some on the way home tonight!
Who is Bob Smith? What does he want? Where did he come from? Why did so many of them end up here? And how does he really feel about that scar on his daughter Miranda's cheek? We'll be investigating these and many other questions next week. This has been The Weight of Information. Episode 1, The Realities Leak, was performed by Kelly Ames, J.M. Fry, Sean Maroney, Scott McLaren, Ira Naiman, Christopher Platt, and Mitch Risman. Sound engineer Jeff Baldwin. Original music by Emilio Gim. Saxophone by
Jason Wertz.
Everything else by Ira Naiman. Tune in next week for episode 2, The Smelt of Fear.